What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking a little bit about backside nose blunts and why they're so difficult. Trick I've always wanted to do, thought it just looked incredibly cool, and was always able to get into it like relatively easy, but was never good at landing them consistently. So recently kind of figured them out. Gonna share with you guys what I've learned. All right, guys, so the backside nose blunt, when I'm coming up for this trick, I think about it just like a backside disaster. I hang my back foot toes just a little bit off the tail, kind of, instead of popping, I slide my wheels on the ramp and almost use my toes as fingers to kind of help grab the board and slide those wheels to get the 180. So if you're good at back disasters, this shouldn't be that hard for you to get into the trick. It's actually coming back in and like keeping your shoulders straight that's hard. So something I started doing a while ago was I would put my heel down on the coping, right? And it's kind of like a little cheat, like it doesn't look that great, but it would help me stop and like be able to pivot and turn my shoulders so I can come in straight. So this is a good technique to use just when you're first learning it to get used to coming back in, but after a while it just didn't feel good doing it that way. I just felt like I was cheating. So that brings us to today, where recently I learned how to pop in from backside nose blunts like in one swift motion. And the main thing that unlocked it for me was I tried to do it to board stall first. Back nose blunt, pop into disaster, and then come in. And doing that unlocked that the trick needs to be done quickly, right? And so it feels like your shoulders are turning and you don't want to pop in, but once you get into it and the second you go to pop that switch blunt, it gives you the leverage to be able to turn your shoulders back in. So I want you guys to give this a try. You know, if you're at this level, try doing the back nose blunt, getting into it, popping it into board stall, and then eventually just coming back in. All right, guys, and for anyone following along, I've been trying to learn 50 tricks in a month, and we're up to trick 41. And if you're wondering how we jumped so far from the last video, I've been posting them like in my stories on Instagram. So if you want to go over there, it's at Caruso. But today I'm going to be learning nollie big spin, the backside nose blunt, and then hopefully 180 out of that. So let's see if we can get it. So I thought this one was going to be pretty easy to learn, considering I've done like thousands of nollie big spin and nose picks, but I'm having that same problem I was just talking about where I just can't like keep my shoulders straight. Okay, about 10 minutes in, the trick is there. It's just I'm having trouble like calculating spinning it and then landing on that nose, like the nose blunt foot, to be able to pop immediately. It's kind of hard to time that, and you just keep, like it feels like you're just gonna miss and shoot out. It's like you gotta wait for that perfect one. Okay, so I guess that one technically counts, but a little too gross in my book to keep. Gonna keep trying. Oh. Oh. Okay, well, I've been trying that one for way too long. having trouble coming back in straight, so I'm just gonna try a couple 180s out. I feel like it's easier with the way my shoulders are turning. Way too long. All right, guys, that was brutal. Tried both of those for I think over 2 hours. Kind of proves my point though about the easier to 180 from a backside nose blunt, and it just shows like I'm much more comfortable getting into it regular and not spinning into it. So, you know, I can imagine once I get better at doing the nollie big spin into the nose blunt, it'll be much easier to come in straight. But for now, it's just killing me to try to get that. So psyched I was able to get something. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video.